Wipe the phone. There we go. Sun is shining. Weather is sweet. Makes me want to move. My dancing feet. Anywho. Another thing that I wanted to put in this video, the video I just posted, I'll drop another thing in there. I'm titling this a little add-on, or I can just make it a little short, right? Two things, actually. One of the weird things that one of these yard dogs, that's like a local one, not that one, even though there's a lot of weird shit going on. He was like, yeah, we're making you wait, and that kind of face, and, you know, just the weirdest energy. And I came in, and I was speaking to another driver that's also frustrated, and I break down, and he was in the restroom shitting. He comes out looking guilty and weird. I just break it down to the driver. I'm like, yeah, these people are full of shit. They gave you good service. They play weird at a distance where they can emotionally affect you. But these people are all around weak. They're weak in groups, and they're weak on a personal level. Don't be affected, don't be swayed, don't be changed. Not in the least bit, not even a little bit. Don't be swayed one bit by these motherfuckers. Two, I heard a video. I said it on my Instagram. He said some real nice shit. But one of his videos, he said, you like my car? So Rich dude was saying to homeboy, you like my house, you like my position, you like my money, you want to get all that? You're too loyal. He was like, what? He's like, you're too loyal. And, man, what do you mean? He's like, I'm only loyal to the people in my circle. Now, everybody else, we're savage too. I'm like, all right, hold on. I didn't start getting my miles. I paused it when I went in there. There we go. I'm like, oh shit. And maybe it's normal for everybody else to be savage to literally everybody, including the people that they're supposed to be loyal to. But that ain't me. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to take that into consideration. Like, I was loyal to companies that I'm never loyal to. Even though I broke down the loyalty to the least amount. That was the guy that was acting weird. Now he just didn't want to eye me after I said what I said in there. As I was saying, it's no question of their spiritual energy level. I addressed their weirdness, they stopped being weird. Everything, every little side micro expression that you see even from a distance, that shit is real. These people are that low. Now he doesn't even want to give me eye contact, and I didn't even address him directly. I didn't even address anybody directly. I was just addressing the whole situation of what's going on to keep them informed. If they're doing it to me, they're doing it to you, and that's why I'm shooting the videos. Anywho, back to the last point I was saying. If you are loyal to people, you'll get fucked and you'll never get ahead. They're disloyal to you. That's why what I'm saying to you is probably appealing. How are they disloyal to you? Are you making enough to even live in the same neighborhood with people that pay you? Are your friends treating you with the same friendship that you're offering them? Or you're just a friend to them? Are your family doing the same thing? Are you just a family member to them? A blood member that's treating their family with love, and they're treating you worse than a stranger, right? Or the way a family shouldn't treat you. I don't know what level it is. You're leaking energy. I know I'm sealing off these energies, and that's probably why I'm getting a lot of bounce back. Like, all right, cool, I'm watering plastic plants. I'm sealing that shit off. I'm watering dead plants. I'm sealing that shit off. I'm cutting it. I'm pruning it. Even with jobs, I'm like, okay, man, you're funky. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna give you another. Nah, you a bitch. You do some whole shit. I'm already looking for someone else. I did this with hoes, and that's when hoes stopped That's why you stop getting hosed a lot. If you become more strict with your life, your time and your situation, hoes will stop fucking with you because there's no point. They can't milk you. They can't take you for joy rides. They can't, like, you're swapping like used pussy for like a week's worth of work. And then you're a low value person off that manner for a lot of women, not all. It depends on where you're at too. Sometimes it's 50-50 of good women, bad women. I'm giving it from my own personal stance. And this is why for a few years I haven't really gone and searched out for anything. A lot of men are doing this too. But here's the breakdown. I started raising my value on my dollars. Every time this happens, unless I was doing some hood shit that can get me killed, like, the access to women stopped. It's like, I'm not here to build with you. I'm just here to use you, basically, within actions. Even if they're attracted to you, actually, even if they give you puss off the first or second date, like, okay, if you increase your value to where you can potentially make $5,000, $500, more than a few pennies a day, you know what I mean? Then you'll realize how dumb you traded a whole week talking to this bitch for hours, and you know what I mean? You're spending time for free 99 and just to get puss that she'll give to another nigga, even possibly while she's with you. This like it's illogical, and I know I always bring it back to this, but I'm a man, and this is part of a flaw that men have to deal with. Like, hey, we only deal with this here in America. We get better ROI, return on interest, return on investment. We get better ROI elsewhere, worldwide, period. It's not just because you're Americans. You just get better return on your investment. Like, a lot of people here, not just women, are programmed to destroy you. And it's crazy. It's like, yo, you don't want to work together? You want to die, nigga? Oh, that's crazy. You want to argue with me? You don't want to build, nigga? I support all my people. Even if I don't like you, I want you to grow. Oh, you want to trip me up and you're trying to do it sneakily, huh? You demon possessed. Oh, you think I'm cool when I say I'm going to fuck you up, huh? That's the only time you're going to respect me? And then all of a sudden the bitches like me when I check you? When I check a nigga? And they don't even have to see it. It's a sensation. Meaning that it's a spiritual energy rift that goes on that I gave some of my energy away to a bitch ass nigga. And you motherfuckers are vampires that feast off of said energy. That's wild. And I've been kind of putting in my theory for a while, but I'm coming to a realization that I'm not the only one experiencing said bullshit. I mean, I've been realizing it, but I'm realizing how important said fuckery is to avoid. Whew, sun is doing me a good service. Making a hater ass nigga that was me mugging me acknowledge me. Anyways, it's nothing personal, and you shouldn't take these weird ass motherfuckers personal. And in the large view, you shouldn't take these motherfuckers personal. Let me get 2 miles in, and this is it for today. I already 6+ miles already again for today. But here's a note that I've gotten from a lot of billionaires, a lot of millionaires, a lot of successful rich people, a lot of healthy people. Everybody always takes notes. If you can't document your progress or progression, you don't know where you're at all times. A Roman philosopher, I forgot what his fucking name is. A favorable wind is meaningless, basically, hypothetically speaking, if you don't know where the fuck you're supposed to aim that ship. And a good ship is useless if you never leave the dock. So if you don't take your risks and you don't know where the fuck you're going and you have no direction to it, why are you there? Why are you here? Let me go ahead and turn around and finish this walk off for today. Let me see how much I got. Damn near. So I take into consideration all these things, and I'm like, I'm getting attacked, and I've always only, at the end of the day, only been attacked because either I have the will to move forward, but my direction's bad. All right, my faith is strong, my direction is bad, or I know the direction, but have little faith. When I have both, the attacks get crazy hard. And I push this out for everybody else that is of the faith or is struggling in their situation. And I promise you, there's a way out. There's a good way out. And even if you're in a great situation financially or mentally speaking, you should always want to climb better. Get closer to God. Get you some more money. Be more fruitful as God promised you. Have better relationships. Learn how to cut off and not be codependent to wicked people, as I have. Because how are you going to be codependent to people that ain't shit? Doesn't that make you less than shit? This also can apply to women. Doesn't it make you less than shit? If you're codependent to nigga that ain't shit. Women are stubborn though. They ain't gonna hear this. A lot of them won't. Like, yeah, a lot of... And now I think about it, probably the same with men too. But no one gives a fuck about men in general. So it's like, it's so easy to say, yeah, fuck them niggas. And just discard of them. A lot of people, we all are used to men being retarded and throwing their lives away. And that's a fucked up system in itself. Worldwide. I don't know, man. I don't have the answers for everything. But I do know the point that I want to circle right back on before I finish this is, yeah, man, keep your circle small. And within that circle, only care for those that care for you and want to see you grow and want to see you prosper. If a job don't, if you line up a situation, if you know it's going to be bad, you have to think steps ahead. The enemy's always attacking you. Line up an occupation where they can't control your situation. Even though I'm a trucker, they can't control the situation if I'm hired or not. They'll try to attack, but they can't control if I'm hired or not. Because we need CDL drivers. We need truckers. And as long as I do my job correctly and I cover my ass, I'm good. Fuck these people. But the Matrix will still try to get at you, like I'm explaining to you now. They'll hinder your time and handle you up. And that's when you have to give zero fucks about what they're saying, or like there was 2 companies ago, didn't even want to pay me, was fucking me over. I threatened to sue. I lined things up. I actually started on the action just to fuck these niggas over because they were cheating the system as well as cheating me, and I was exposing it. Motherfucker paid portion of it. These people will go to the extent of, I should have out of spite fucked them over anyways, but it's just, I'm not gonna waste my time on it. I think still in that sense is a valuable lesson for me. Make these motherfuckers pay full price with interest. They play with you, make them pay, and then still bring the boot down on them. That's heavily in business. Same thing with a bitch, because a bitch is close to you if you allow her to be. It's dangerous. Same thing with friends. You bring them down even harder because they get more favor and more pass. So to be a snake or be flippy floppy, ain't it? Same thing with family, which is a heavy thing that held me down. Oh, you gotta hold them down and shit while they're holding you down to drown. I'm like, and you listen to other dumbass people that are barely making it or never make it past this situation. It's like, you gotta keep your enemies close and you gotta hold down your family that's holding you down. Like, you just sound like a robot, nigga. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, why would I have you as a friend? My life has never got, like, you ask yourself this question. Like, people are like, oh man, you're just a loner, you can't get along with nobody, or okay, cool. Let me ask you, the person that's saying this. How have you made my life better? Oh, well, they're trying to insinuate they will never come out their mouth like, well, I got you as a company and you're not bored. I can go buy video games, watch a movie. I can do a million things better than you. Why do I have you around if you don't make my life better? And you hurting their feelings by literally genuinely asking that question. If you ask me that question, I communicate. I say positive things. I say things to you that uplift you and push you better to be motivated towards getting things spiritually, financially, and health-wise better. I can't say that same for you. And instead of having this conversation, I just block people. I don't even fucking talk to them no more. They're like, oh, it's someone. No, it's not, dude. I pass people that are still in the streets. Like, and in the ghetto area of life that have not progressed. I seem like I've been in that shit, but my shit can switch. I just got a vehicle, return the bat because it's not the right vehicle. I'm gonna get another vehicle for myself. Not many people can do that. I'm not using that as a brag point because it's not. There's other things I could brag on. But I would not be able to do that if I listened to people like you. And that, I've said this a few times to people that are basically off the wall with their weird ass shit. And the demon comes out when you expose, like, to these people who ain't shit. And they have a weird look on their face, like they want to lash out. But this is how I think demons can read your energy somehow or another. And I'm not trying to be cool or anything. They want to lash out and they want to hurt you, or they're hateful. When all you do, you didn't say, you try your best not to be offensive. You just tell the truth. I'm like, hey, I'm good to you, you're bad to me, basically. And they have this weird anger and their face morphs. But they don't do anything. One, maybe because God told them they can't. Or two, they can sense and they spiritually and physically know that I'll damn near kill you. And that's the difference between me and other people. And it's like, hey, this is why I'm getting you out of my life. You'll probably backstab me at some point or another, literally or indirectly. I'm telling you, hell no, you don't get that chance. And if you want it, you're gonna have to come at me straightforward. And we both know you're a coward and you're a hater. I'm not, since you're not saying things directly, I'm not saying things directly, but we can get both these things across. And a lot of people that are basically demon possessed fall into that factor. Because think about it. You don't want to do better for your life because you're a coward, or you're a hater of good, or you've become so jaded for God's promises that you've done literally the opposite. And the opposite of God and good is bad, is the evil and the devil. It's not that complex. There you go. I probably need to put down a little bit more on my mouth, but it's just something I wanted to rant one more down the pipeline, without exposing the next great opportunities I have. I'll probably ramble on other things that relate, and I'll wait until greatness really shines through, and after it's done and can't be undone, then I'll start really exposing shit coming up soon. But yeah, till next time, YouTube.